Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another series review. I just recently watched the most current episode of Falling Water, and the episode was called Three Blind Mice. And in this particular episode, it is a continuation of prior episode, and it was speaking as to Taka and his mother, and of course the revelation about Tess's son. And yeah, things are becoming a lot more interesting, definitely, and it's keeping me guessing, which normally shows don't do to me, and this is the only other show that has kept me guessing consistently beyond Westworld. And the show is so insightful and profound that you just can't stop watching, and you really feel for Elizabeth too. And this particular episode, when Burton is speaking to her about her affair with I forget his name, but it was in her dreams that she was being lascivious. I wouldn't even say lascivious. I would say amorous. She was straight out just screwing him, like she put it so eloquently. And she's talking to Burton about, of course, Burton is able to stop him in his tracks, but she gets her revenge in the most delicious way possible, I thought, and it was just so satisfactory. So satisfying, and just like the Klingon saying goes, revenge is a dish best served cold, and I can see why. But this episode just keep getting more interesting and more convoluted and more enigmatic as they progress, and I'm curious as to what happened in that dynamic between Tess and her mother, and Taka and his mother. There seem to be a lot of parallels in our characters' lives, and I really like Taka, and he finally meets the man with the green sneakers, and he confronts him, and he approaches him like he would a young child, and I thought, well, how interesting. Of course, you would have to in a dream where in a dream realm. And the subconscious might, even there, it's your realm, but you'll still be very guarded about your persona and identity and everything like that, because it's just it's the rawest part of you, just like Elizabeth said. And she was saying, my therapist was wrong. I literally love that part. That part cracked me up. But excuse me, I'm still getting over a little bit of this cold ridiculousness, but I'm 95% better, and I think by the weekend, maybe a little bit before weekend, I will be 100%, so I will be able to do what I promised to do. I really don't know what else to say about this particular episode, but it was just like the blind are leading the like the title suggests. They're fumbling around and not really sure where they're going or what they're doing or what they're looking for, or if there are any clues. Tess is looking for any possible hint that might lead her to her son. And to this point, we don't even know what his name is, so it's insane. And I love the fact that we see prior episode, we see flashback of her talking about how she wanted to be Babar, and I thought, that's a very interesting tell about her and her character. She wants to be in control of her destiny. She wants to be at the helm. She wants to be, so as to speak, regal and respected. And you could see that sort of duality, and she's very vulnerable. But it's just, the character exposition in this series is just sublime. I mean, I can't say that much more. Taka, I'm not sure why, but I really like Taka, other than the fact that he's absolutely gorgeous. But Taka, whoo, be still my gauge and heart. But, whoo, oh, he's yummy. I love him. I mean, his hair. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But, I understand why he feels the way he does about his mother. If my parents, and may they rest in peace, but had my father or mother ever been in that state, I would feel anger about that too. But thankfully that never happened. But it just, I can't even, it just gives you an insight as to why his character has his modus operandi as he does. That's pretty much all I have to say about Falling Water, and I don't know if that was the finale or if there's another episode to come, because they kind of led you to believe that there was another episode coming. So I will definitely review that when it comes out. And until then, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie!